In the world of marketing, persuasion is a powerful tool, but not all persuasion is created equal. Some techniques are transparent and ethical, while others, well, they delve into darker territories. Marketing is the art of persuasion, but not all persuasion is ethical. While some strategies rely on honesty and transparency, others employ manipulation and psychological tricks to push consumers into making decisions they wouldn't normally make. These darker tactics exploit cognitive biases, fears, and emotions, subtly steering people toward purchases that benefit businesses more than the consumer. In this deep dive, we will explore dark persuasion techniques used in marketing, dissect the psychological principles behind them, and analyze real-world examples of how companies leverage these tactics to influence consumer behavior. By understanding these methods, you'll be better equipped to recognize and resist manipulative marketing strategies. What is dark persuasion? Dark persuasion refers to a set of deceptive or manipulative marketing strategies that leverage psychological biases to subtly influence consumer decisions. While these tactics can be incredibly effective, they often push ethical boundaries by exploiting emotions such as fear, insecurity, urgency, or social pressure. Characteristics of dark persuasion include deceptiveness, where consumers are misled into believing they're making an independent choice when, in reality, they are being manipulated. Covert influence, where tactics operate on a subconscious level, making them difficult to detect. Emotional exploitation, using fear, guilt, and FOMO, fear of missing out, to drive impulsive decisions. And pressure-based sales tactics, where consumers are forced to act quickly, reducing their ability to make rational decisions. Understanding these elements is crucial for recognizing when we are being manipulated and making more informed decisions. The psychological foundations of dark persuasion. Reciprocity, the need to return a favor. The reciprocity principle states that when someone gives us something, we feel obligated to give something in return. Marketers leverage this by offering free samples, discounts, or trials to create a sense of indebtedness. Real-world example: Costco's free samples. Many shoppers feel inclined to purchase after sampling a product, even if they had no prior intention of buying it. Historical example: Hare Krishna fundraising tactics. In the 1970s, the Hare Krishna movement gave free flowers to people in public places. This small gift created a sense of obligation, making people more likely to donate money. Scarcity and urgency create a fear of missing out, often referred to as FOMO. Scarcity makes products seem more valuable by implying they are rare or exclusive. When people fear missing out, they make quicker, less rational purchasing decisions. Common techniques include limited time offers, where you might hear something like "only 24 hours left." Another method is low stock alerts, such as "only 3 items remaining." And then there are exclusive memberships like Amazon Prime's limited time deals. Let's look at a case study: Disney's vault strategy. Disney would release classic movies for a limited time before locking them in the vault. This artificial scarcity drove up demand and sales. Authority trusting experts and influencers. People tend to follow the advice of perceived experts or authority figures. Marketers exploit this by using celebrities, doctors, or influencers to endorse products. Example: the white lab coat effect. Many toothpaste brands feature actors dressed as dentists, giving the illusion of professional endorsement. Case study: Dr. Oz and health products. The endorsement of weight loss products by Dr. Oz led to massive sales, despite many of these products lacking scientific backing. Social proof: following the crowd. When people see others engaging in a behavior, they assume it must be the correct choice. Marketers use this by showcasing high sales numbers, positive reviews, and influencer endorsements. Common social proof tactics, bestseller labels, customer testimonials, and phrases like over 1 million sold. Case study: Amazon's review manipulation. Fake positive reviews artificially boost product ratings, influencing purchasing decisions. Fear and guilt are powerful tools in emotional manipulation. Marketers often use these emotions to push consumers into making decisions. This is especially common in health, insurance, and charity marketing. Let's look at some examples. Insurance ads often ask, "What happens to your family if you die unexpectedly?" Charity commercials might show malnourished children with captions like, "For just $1 a day, you can save a life." A classic case study is Listerine's halitosis scare. In the 1920s, Listerine coined the term halitosis, which means bad breath, and framed it as a serious social problem. This clever strategy created a demand for their mouthwash. Common dark persuasion techniques in marketing. Bait and switch. A low-price offer lures customers in, only for them to discover that the product is unavailable or lower quality, pushing them toward a pricier alternative. For example, airlines often advertise cheap tickets but add hidden fees for baggage, seat selection, and meals. Hidden fees and drip pricing. Customers are attracted by an initial low price, only to encounter additional charges at checkout. Case study: Ticketmaster. The company is notorious for adding excessive service fees at the last step of ticket purchases. Dark patterns in UX/UI design. Websites manipulate users into making unintended choices through deceptive design. Common tactics include pre-checked boxes, which automatically enroll users in subscriptions, and hard-to-find unsubscribe buttons, making it difficult to cancel a service. In this case study, we look at Amazon's Prime cancellation maze. Amazon faced criticism for making it difficult to cancel Prime memberships. Misdirection and fine print are common strategies. Marketers often highlight attractive aspects while hiding drawbacks in the fine print. For instance, consider phone carrier contracts that advertise unlimited data but throttle speeds after a certain limit. It's a classic case of misdirection. Anchoring, or setting perceived value, is another powerful technique. Consumers tend to rely heavily on the first piece of information presented to them, known as the anchor. Marketers often set an artificially high initial price, which makes subsequent discounts seem much more appealing. A common example of anchoring is when retailers set an inflated original price next to a discounted price. This tactic makes the deal seem significantly better than it actually is. While these techniques can drive revenue, they raise ethical concerns. Manipulative marketing can erode consumer trust, cause financial harm to vulnerable individuals, and create long-term reputational damage for brands. Ethical alternatives. Instead of dark persuasion, brands can adopt transparent and consumer-friendly strategies, honest pricing, clearly stating costs upfront, authentic social proof, using real customer testimonials, educational marketing, providing genuine value instead of fear-based persuasion. Case study: Patagonia's anti-Black Friday campaign. The company encouraged customers to buy less, promoting sustainability over profit. Conclusion. Dark persuasion techniques are deeply embedded in modern marketing, often influencing consumers in ways they do not realize. Understanding these strategies empowers individuals to make informed choices and resist manipulation. As ethical marketing gains traction, businesses must weigh short-term profits against long-term customer trust. Call to action for viewers. If you found this deep dive into dark persuasion techniques insightful, subscribe to Unlocked for You for more content on psychology and self-improvement. Comment below if you've encountered any of these tactics in your daily life.